It's time, everyone. It is time to upgrade your simulator immersion. No need for any expensive hardware. All you need is this $29 app and any webcam you have sitting at home. Or you could even use your phone. This is pretty cool. So to me, head and eye tracking definitely takes your simulator to the next level when it comes to immersion. Just simply being able to move around the cockpit, look around, look left, look right, definitely just enhances the whole flight experience for sure. And it's a must-have whether you're taking to the skies or if you're setting a new lap time on the track, just to be able to have that freedom to look around and explore everything that's going on around you and making sure you can look in your rearview mirrors if you're racing and just taking in the scenery in Microsoft Flight Sim. So it's definitely a must-have. So today we are checking out the Beam Eye Tracker. It's super easy to set up. Only costs $29.99. And after you set it up, you'll pretty much be flying in the skies in minutes. And today we are here in Sydney, Australia, as we do a flight over the bridge here. Scenery looks a little, could be better, but that's Microsoft Flight Simulator for you sometimes. So you can use my affiliate link below to check this out directly if you want to purchase the Beam Eye Tracker. I do get a small commission and it helps support the channel. So the team at Beam hooked me up with the software so I could, give it a try, check it out. And at first I was just really surprised at how easy it was to set it up. After you install it, you can tweak a few settings, which I could show you in a little bit. And that's pretty much it. Just, tweaking your sensitivities and eye sensitivity, movement sensitivity. It's pretty easy to set up and you're in the skies, like I said. So with the Beam Eye Tracker, you won't need to spend hundreds of dollars on head tracking equipment or fancy cameras or anything like that. All you need is any existing webcam you already have sitting at home, and you're good to go. Also, I believe there's an iOS app you could also use on your phone and use your phone as a camera as well. I believe you could also use your Android cameras as well. So that's pretty cool. After you get the app, you could use anything as a camera, it seems. And again, the setup is a breeze. And look at what it does to your flight sim. It just makes it so much more enjoyable. Wow. Australia is really beautiful, if I do say so myself. All right, so let me jump into the app and show you guys how to set it up and tweak your settings. All right, so here we are inside of the Beam Eye Tracker app. And first of all, right here is how you turn the eye tracking on or off. You could also set up hotkeys, which I'll show you in a second to handle this. And right here in the tracker section, all you really have to do is come down here, select the camera you want to use. I'm using the ZS webcam. All right, so once you selected your camera, as you can see, I have a 3 monitor setup, and you got to select where your camera is and on which monitor. It's on my ultra wide monitor here and on the top. So I selected that. Once I do that, you can also select the tilt of the camera. If it's tilted down a little bit and it's on top, so it's tilted down a little bit, or if there's 0 tilt, or if it's tilted up plus 20 degrees. Again, you could change all these settings here as needed. So I have mine on -20 as it's on the top of my monitor and pointed down. And then up here, you could come and calibrate your camera, make sure it's good to go. There's all these settings you could tweak here. I have my head tracking smoothness on 70 as well as the eye tracking smoothness. All right, so once we're done with all these settings here, we come down here to the immersive camera section. And here we have the camera response to eye movements as well as the camera response to head movements. So this is where you could tweak how much the camera moves in game based on how much you move your eyes as well as how much you move your head. So I have my eye amplification down to 28%. I have head tracking slightly higher. And again, you could tweak this to however you like. Of course, you could also control the speed. And at first, I'm like, oh, that's it? That's all the settings we could control? But no, if you click down here, you could show the advanced controls. And this is where you could tweak everything. You could turn on all these different movements. So there's all these extra settings here you could tweak and turn on and off to your preference. So it's pretty cool. And of course, if we jump down here to the hotkeys section, this is where you could set up your different hotkeys, what you want them to do, turn on and off the eye tracker, recenter the eye tracker, so on and so forth. So again, very easy, very simple to set up once you install the application, and pretty much you set these up and you're good to go. So that's what the app looks like. There's some other things here, system settings and so on and so forth. You could change your power plan. I have mine on high performance, but that's pretty much it. Once you set these up, there's nothing else you need to do to point this to any of your games. The games that are supported, from my experience, they just work. You set up these settings, you tweak how you want them to respond, and of course, in game, you could also come back out here and tweak these as well as your, first time you're flying or first time you're driving. Come back here and tweak them really quickly. And again, you turn the eye tracker on, and that's it. We're live, baby. So as you can see, setting up on the application is very easy to do. The settings are straightforward. Tweak it how you like it. Turn up the eye tracking, turn up the head tracking as you need. And you jump into the sim. That's pretty much it. There's nothing special you need to do to get it configured to work with Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Once you install the app, get your camera recognized by the app and select it, you're ready to go flying or driving. And it just makes the experience so much more immersive. Like flying without this, after you get used to it, yeah, look at the little Ferris wheel down here. Like, that's pretty cool. That's really, really cool. Like I was saying, once you get used to this, you don't want to fly any other way. You want to have the ability to look around, especially when you're exploring cool cities like Singapore. Jeez, it's beautiful. Never been, but it's really nice. I think that's what took me by surprise the most, how little you need to configure with this app. You just install it and you're on your way. And the coolest part, like I said, it's not only Flight Sim, it also works in games like Assetto Corsa and the truck simulators as well. You join me now in the cabin, the American Truck Simulator. And like I said before, the Beam Eye Tracker works with this. Once you get it configured, you hop into your truck sim, and it's time to hit the road. Here we go, on the road now, and it just works. We have the ability to look around in the cabin, even though I'm driving like a lunatic over here. But yeah, we have the ability to look around the cabin, look at our mirrors, make sure no oncoming traffic is coming in different lanes if we're changing lanes. Just works. It's very nice. Easy to set up. You can always tweak it as you go along. Look at this. You can turn this corner, see what's there, look at your mirror, make sure the back of your truck is clearing that, look at the other side. It just brings the immersion in this game to a whole new level. So you join me here now in Assetto Corsa, and as you can see with the Beam Eye Tracker, my head and eye tracking was working right now in this game. And this was a game prior to Beam. I had a lot of trouble setting up head and eye tracking with this game. Never worked for me before this. And now, after installing Beam and using my webcam, head and eye tracking just works. It just works. It's like plug and play. And it brings the immersion in this game to a whole new level, especially with the traffic. You get to use your mirrors, see what's oncoming. Of course, you're still gonna hit a few cars. That's not gonna change. But definitely just makes this game a whole lot more fun. And you actually feel like you're in the cockpit now. You actually feel like you're driving a real car. And that's pretty cool. So if you want to set some quick lap times and you're ready to hit the road, all you need to do is install the Beam Eye Tracker, and it just turns your Assetto Corsa up to a whole new level. The immersion is insane. So as far as I can tell, while using the Beam Eye Tracker, there is absolutely no performance hits. Very easy to use, very nice. So, is the Beam Eye Tracker for you? I mean, it just works. It just works. Performance is pretty good. And if you have a webcam at home or a phone, I think it's a no-brainer. Just gonna upgrade your simulator, immersion, and experience to a new level. Again, that's if you don't have any head or eye tracking. This is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It does exactly what it says in a hassle-free way. Very easy to set up. Affordable enough, only $29.99. So if you do want to try it out, you can try it out for free on Steam right now. And if you're interested in getting it, you could use my affiliate link below in the description to check out Beam Eye Tracker for yourself. So please let me know in the comments what you think. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.